wanted a school-wide policy that would be consistent with the research. That multitasking is impossible, and that thinking that we can multitask when we're trying to learn is really detrimental to learning.
Yeah, we're gonna if it would like buzz or whatever, like I'd pull it out and like check what it is and then put it away. So I wouldn't spend like a ton of time on it or anything, but like it was definitely distracting every once in a while because I would like obviously be wondering what I got notified about. So it definitely like reduces that since I don't have it on me.
I think it's a good idea because cell phones can be really distracting, and there are lots of temptations around cell phones to like play games or text your friends. So it really helps me pay attention in class.
I mean, I think everyone's a little irritated by it. Not so much because of the intent behind it, but just the specific rules. But I don't know, I just think a lot of people are pretty attached to their phones, and it's tough.
It hasn't been a big deal. It means that during class, we just focus on teaching. And the students are so much more present, and we're not having to worry about whether we trust them or not, because it's just not an issue. We really see that increased engagement, which has been great.
I heard a lot of people talk about how they don't like the idea of the school not being held liable for our phones, like if they get damaged or stolen.
People have very similar looking phones, and people are worried that anyone could easily just accidentally grab the wrong phone. They're all just in this big box, and everybody's kind of in a rush after class to grab their phone and get to their next class or get to break.
As our community knows, we've had a few lockdowns and evacuations over the last few years, and families and students have found it reassuring to be able to be in touch with one another during those incidents. We've talked to the students about the protocol that in an evacuation, the teacher's going to take that caddy with them and make sure that students get their devices. So we're really trying to work with families and with kids so that this is a positive policy for all of us, and it really reinforces the right things without making people feel insecure.
It's been fine because generally I don't use my phone that much at school, just like to listen to music if I'm doing my work and the teacher allows it, but I know it's been pretty tough for some people.